Yeah, I couldn't tell you, Water Boss. That's not our strategy or system. So if you're looking for feedback on a system that's not what we trade, we can't really help you. Man, that's annoying, huh? Man, they got me to the tick on that one. All they had to do is stop out everybody at the low and reverse in the direction, I was long, obviously. I was long around 40. Diddling in the middle, per usual. All right, that's all right. We'll move on to the next here.
Gold rises above $3,700 an ounce for the first time.
Now it's starting to look more like a return to value here. Problem is the band is at the point of control.
Responsible approach to possible use of nuclear weapons.
It's a major problem, actually. Point of control is at 42. We do have this rejection, return to value. We bounced nicely off of weekly upper band. I'm trying to get a little bit of a return to value, but, we do have this high volume node right where the band is. So we'll see. Keeps getting rejected. That should be better for volume. Okay. Another little stop run there. Messing with everybody. Can we get back to the VWAP? Sure looks like it wants to go to the VWAP. Let's make it happen.
Dow turns negative. Last down 0.3%.
Dow turns negative. Yeah, we're above it on New York. But session. I want session VWAP. I don't like how it's kind of chopped through the lower band on the RTH, the New York VWAP. So I've been long at 50. Up about 10 points here. Targeting VWAP, session VWAP. Got an order out at 68. I also got my stop at break even. So it's either going to 68 or 50 from here. It's either going up 10 points or down 10 points. Hey, Bangkok Trading. Hello from Bangkok. Thank you for your strategy. You're very welcome. Live trading is definitely not easy. No, it is not. I have good days and I have bad days. I'm not showing crypto here. I did have a crypto trade on that did not go well. It was long Ethereum at 500. Got flushed by over 50 points on that. Never really bounced off that 500 like I wanted it to. We will be trading crypto tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, where's Jay Scott been? I haven't seen him in a little bit. Is he on vacation? All right, stop me out at break even at 50. Yeah, I could get a little bit better of a long down here.
Saudi Arabia is set to explore AI deals with private equity firms. Private equity firms said to consider committing billions to Saudi AI capital. Riyadh, who made in discussions with firms including Blackstone and BlackRock.
This has to be the spot. Either holds here, or we're going probably down lower. There we go. That's good. So far, we got a reaction there. Whether we get continuation, that's the real question. Mohammed from India, welcome to the stream. VWAP book is a little bit expensive. I mean, I guess that's subjective. I don't think it's expensive. Sorry if I missed your answer from yesterday, but what are the dotted bands inside your standard? The dotted, which dotted? There's a couple of dotted. These are dashed. Blue dotted is value area high and value area low on the profile. Yeah, so Mohammed, if you got Kindle Unlimited, it's included for free. The ebook is $10, $9.99. And if you can't, I mean, you know, I hate to say this, but like if you can't afford a $10 book, trading is probably not what you should be focusing on right now. You should be focusing on income and a job that pays.
It says Stephen Moran's warning has gone ahead of the FOMC meeting.
Build up some savings, and then gives trading a shot. You're right, Lager. You're right. Oh, you should see what they're saying now, Logger. It's getting better. You're right, Adam. I should just run a charity for you guys. I'll run a trading charity. 501c3 charity to help the destitute traders of the world. Sorry, I had to respond to that one. It was funny. Thank you, Anderson. He said, why don't I just give away all my money and my time? I'll just give it all away. Why should I charge for my time? Crazy. Why should I charge for the 3 months I spent writing that book day in and day out? This is what happens, Logger. The market slows down. We sit here and we chop at point of control for half hour, and I get pulled into conversation, nonsense conversation. All right, back to weekly upper band here. Could be an interesting long level. It's kind of the edge of value, so, or at least somewhat close to it. Wish I should have pulled the trigger. But we could still not be breaking out of this tightly wound point of control here. We don't have much range to deal with. Look at gold. Maybe gold's the trade, guys. Let's flip over to gold here. Could be a nice short in gold. As we just broke a low volume node, intraday VWAP, weekly upper band. Good weakness here. Big rotations could get easily squeezed out, but we'll see. I start with 5 micros. Already working kind of nice, up 10 ticks. Come on.
The Treasury says that the sanctions on the UAE entities targets Iran funding. So this is just from earlier. I'm just giving a bit more detail.
All right, see if we get the back test of the weekly upper band. smack it here. Let's go. Yes. Nope. That's a hard no. Not my day today. All right, now I'll take it back again.
US lawmakers right to future wave about Huawei ties.
Had a pretty big up rotation there. Back to IB high.
The US lawmakers seek information on future wave NVIDIA facility.
Crazy.
Committee starting an inquiry into US-based Huawei affiliate.
I mean, NQ's been chopping around the lower band. Lower band is completely null and void to me. It's been chopped over 20 times at this point. It's exactly where the point of control is. I'm taking 10 minutes because I can't seem to get on the right side of my last 3 trades. So yeah, back to the lows here. Got monthly VWAP and Ethereum right here. IB lows what? 520 3/4. I'm going to take this one more time. Be right back, guys. Yeah, Alex, loggers, that's kind of loggers thing. The previous day's New York VWAP. Yeah, Alex, I'm looking at another market.
The stock market is hitting all sorts of records. We do have the audio.
Barun. I was right on the short. Just squeezed me out before it went further down. Squeezed me out. Big rotations, too much size.
We have popped out the video, the audio from speaker line.
All right, it's coming. Who's ready? Chart does not look pretty, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a little pullback, you know? Got weekly VWAP right here. It's gonna be a technical VWAP bounce on the weekly. Hold one a little lower. So we got a back test of IB high. That was the trade. Back test IB high. Short. I shorted here, and then I shorted here. You know, 30 ticks between each of those levels. 3 points, 30 ticks. So what am I going to do next?
The video.
I think I'm going to do my usual 5 top step XFAs again.
We'll pop it out again. It's quite short. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
What was it? It's McDowell. JP, what are you doing in here? Yeah, we've had a distribution pretty much since 9:50 on NQ. It's massive. I mean, we technically entered it by 9:45. Many, many moons ago. Was it new Madonna material or was it old Madonna material? Jonathan, I like my Stream Deck a lot for a quick break even button or flatten all for the most part. Or a quick join bid, join ask. I think absolutely you can make it. I mean, we're almost at weekly VWAP, right? This would be a great higher time frame pullback location. I'm with you, Clay. I don't know what ES looks like. ES is at weekly lower band here. Also a decent long location. Be right back.
Johnson has that he expects the break to stop that build by Friday.
Very slow action. 2001. Now we're doing a throwback. Yeah, NQ is not doing much of anything today. Gold was the short. Anybody get the short? Because I screwed it up. I saw a short too early, too big. Beautiful back test to IB high. Almost to the tick. Long at VWAP was decent. Did kind of cross VWAP by quite a bit, but maybe you got the reclaim or you just take it at VWAP. All right, let's go, NQ. Back to all-time highs. What do you say? Gold put in all-time highs at the open. And then rejected. Sold off hard. No, I do like the rounded bottom and the cumulative delta here. I'm gonna might take a little starter position. And then Q long here. Build at 39. 40 and a 3/4 actually. Just worried that there might be one more good flush to weekly VWAP. Because now we put in a lower high a couple of times. Actually going to switch over to NQ. I'm trading the wrong freaking contract. Where is it? NQ. Fat bottomed girls, huh? Yeah, we got FOMC tomorrow. Who thinks FOMC is going to be a sell the news event or catapult us to all-time highs? Catapult, says Frank. Fisher says, sell the news. All right, we're now 50-50 on our opinions. I'm heavier, in my opinion. Ah.
US Treasury was to auction $100 billion of 4-week bills. US is to sell $100 billion of 4-week bills on September 18th to settle on September 23rd.
All right, RTH lower band. Trying to be broken. One more good sweep. We're going to do the Madonna. About there. Coming hot and heavy. All right, there it is.
In the stocks Europe 600 index extending decline to 1%.
And then we have the weekly VWAP right down here at 12. Which is contract adjusted weekly VWAP. I'm going to get more right. All right, Tony, it's been a tough day. Back up we go. Right off weekly VWAP. So far, anyway. It is trading. 100%. So I got a great price on my last contract here, 12.5. It's essentially exactly where a weekly VWAP is. About 50 ticks. See if you can keep going.
US oil hits intraday high amid Russia and Middle East supply risks.
Nice. Back test IB low. Yeah, Michael, I see that. Hopefully you can hold. If not, I do, Blair. Yep. Right now I'm trading this 300K Apex and it's going terribly. So this account is pretty much gone too. So not a good day for me. I did hit profit target in my 50K Apex, my funded account. And then I had about $400 in drawdown to work with on that top one. That didn't go well. So that's all right. Last week was great. Yesterday was great. Today's like the first bad day in a little while. So can't win every day, guys. You just can't win every day. It feels good when you win every day. I won every 10 days in a row in that top one account to get that payout, right? But some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. I would say the last like 2 weeks were really good. Today's my first bad day in a while. That's why I've kind of slowed it down a little bit here. I can just feel myself not trading well, right? And instead of making it worse, you know, I got to slow down. Switched over to an evaluation, you know, so. I hate being the wiper blade. Yeah, of course, JP. It's tough. It's tough to do so publicly, but it is what it is, you know. I also took a big loser in Ethereum this morning. And that was in cash. I'm back in it, down here. This is the monthly VWAP. So I'd love to see a higher time frame move back up to I mean, our levels were kind of sucky. I mean, we got some good shorts here. I did well the first 30 minutes or 40 minutes because we had some pretty clean price action coming out. And then once this started happening, I just could not get a read. I got a couple of good trades, but overarchingly, then I had a good idea on gold, short, and I was early with too much size, stopped me out before it back tested IB high, and then went really far in the direction I thought we were going. I called a gold short right around here, right around VWAP. Oh, Jesus. Right around here. I was looking for gold short. Back tested IB high, went lower. I mean, it's a decent trade, Zombie. You know, we're down here by weekly VWAP. So that could take a little while for it to work itself out. So we'll see. Doesn't always happen fast. I mean, by the look of this, I don't like the look of this price action, right? For longs. I mean, this is like this. It's like just anemic bounces on the way down. That's what I see. Now you can try, I mean, these are absolutely valid trades to catch, right? Catching the bounces. But, you know, you just can't get greedy with them because as soon as you're in break even or lower, like that could be it. It could not come back the rest of the session. I mean, if it's a true trending session and the open was right here, guys. So here's IB high, here's the open, and this is where price is now, right? This is so far indicative of a trend down day. Now, a very weak trend down day. We're only down spot 0.9 on NQ. Very, very little. But like, you know, there's two halves to every trading session, right? This can turn around noon. So, you know, we'll see. Hey, Morgan. Yeah, I'm no longer with Warrior Trade. I haven't traded with Warrior Trading in years. Years and years. And I haven't been trading small caps in almost just as long. So I've been in futures and options for in crypto for the better part of the last 3 years. Small caps. I used to here. This is what happened, Morgan. When I started small caps, I had hair. And by the end of it, it had all fallen out. And I said, this isn't for me. Oh, yeah, zombie. Now, once it's gone, Frank, it's gone. And it doesn't come back. It's like a man who's lost their legs. They never grow new ones. Well, not my best stream, not my worst. I did hit profit target in Apex, so let's take a look at that. I'm gonna see about taking a payout maybe tomorrow. Does anybody know how that works? The payouts. You can take above on the 50K. Let's say I have 4K in profits on the 50K. What can I take? 1,500? If I have 4K in profits, I could take 2,000. Isn't there a buffer? Don't I need 4,500 in profits to take out 2K?
List post notice of list of nations labels, drug producers.
Yeah, but what's the minimum I need to have in the account to take out the 2K? Because I'm at, I don't know, 35 right now. So if I do another 500 tomorrow, let's say I hit 4K tomorrow and I'm on day 8. Okay. Because I got, so I'm at 53.7,
The drug force
$3,700 in profits in this 50K
drug producers.
PA. So you're saying I could take out a 2K payout on this? I still have to trade one more day. I haven't flipped yet though. Okay, so it's got to have 2,100. Okay, so I could take out 1,500. 1,600. Technically. If I do another 400 tomorrow, I can take out 2 grand. All right, I got it. Jam. So it's pretty much the drawdown plus 100? Okay. Cool. Let's see if I can hit that tomorrow. Max 2K, right. Yeah, max 2K. I know that. I know the max you can take out is $2,000 in a 50K account. I took out 2,500 on the top one 50K. All right, let's see if I can make that happen tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure I still have to trade. It's 8 trading days, I think, right? Used to be 10. So they tightened that one up. Used to be 10. Logger, I feel like you do nothing here, you know? We're at point of control still. Right back to point of control again. 540. 540 is the death of me on this stupid thing. Sick of 540. Give me something besides 540.
India, Mexico, and Venezuela.
All right. PA charts. Okay, I got 6. So today's day 7. Sweet.
America GDP now index rises to 3.41% from 3.09%.
So far, it's been a bounce. Yesterday's point of control and weekly VWAP. Awesome. Morgan says, I got back to trading regularly. I still use parts of the old short strategy. It's really not, it's a little different. I still use the VWAP and deviation bands. Those were a core part of that strategy. And you'll see them in this as well, the VWAP Wave System. It's a book I've written since then, since my warrior trading days. Defined setups, all that good stuff. Let's go Ethereum. Let's go to 500. Back to 500 you go. I still know guys like Danny. I'm still in touch with Danny from back then. He's killing it, man. Killing it. He trades like Ross. Just in and out, hyper scalping. Blair, I don't know if you're still here, but all those guys do that hyper scalping stuff. You probably learned it from Ross. All right, G Mickey, thanks for joining us. I'll be trading for another 5 minutes here because I got a couple of appointments this afternoon. So I got to eat lunch and get ready. HP, I don't know what HP's doing. Or Manoli. Yeah, I saw that, Logger. I'm trading very well, man. He has big days, man. He's like $10,000, $20,000 days. He also has like, $10,000, $15,000 losing days. He definitely makes more than he loses. He makes a lot of money. But, his system, has really big losing days, big P&L swings. That's what I really struggled with. I did not like that. Ethereum can't hold a bid. Come on now. You too, Frank. Not the best day, but here we are. Super risky. And we don't have prop firms, right? To trade like that. It's either cash or nothing. Your money is at risk in a low float biotech no name company from China that could halt down at any second. Yeah, nothing stressful about that. And if you're short, it can halt up at any second. You long, NQ, Chuck? The chart is not pretty for longs yet. It's got to reclaim one of these key levels, and it hasn't yet. And it just back tested point of control. That is also not good. Yeah, but you can't scalp with trade the pool. They have a 10-cent trade minimum. Any trade that you take that's less than 10 cent moves, they cancel. So if you're trading small caps and you take 10 cents with 10,000 shares, it's not counted. But if you take the loss, guess what? It's counted. They all have scalping, hyper scalping rules. None of them allow it. And there's a reason for that. Because they're all, they're all simulator or CFDs. Trade the pool isn't actually stocks, they're CFDs. At least last time I checked, they were. It sure feels like lower. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up here because I have some appointments this afternoon. Not the best setup today. Very choppy price action, rollover day, lots of stuff going on here. So really not conducive. So if you're going to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. Rollovers can be a biatch. So stay tight out there. If you want to head on over to the Trader Lounge for the premium members, that's a good place where you can just continue to watch the price action, ask questions, chat with your fellow traders, see if you can get a handle on what's going on. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. We have the crypto stream tonight. Crypto's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to join us. Always a good time. Trading breakout prop and BTCC in the cash account. Hopefully I can make up for that Ethereum loss this morning. See how it goes. All right, guys. Have a great day. Mind your risk. Stay sharp. And I'll see you guys either tonight for crypto or tomorrow morning. Have a great day.